Hi, everybody. It's Karen Eriksson-Lee again with Living by His Grace Ministries, and we are back again with Mary Bowser of Lifetime Wellness Associates. And I really wanted her to share some of her stories of wellness that she's experienced either within her own family
Mhm.
or with others using this water filtration system and or other products from the company that you've been, working with for a long time now.
Sure. One of the things I wanted, you mentioned the water bottle. This we have, you talk about bottled water. We have what we call a sport bottle, and the kind of water we make is pie make water. But this is neat because you carry the filter right in the bottle,
That's
so
awesome.
that every time you take a sip of water out of the bottle,
It's
you
filtered.
are filtering and
Yes,
magnetizing. The magnets are under this band. So
that's
you're
amazing.
getting really good filtered, and that filters out nanoparticles. Um,
Okay.
the plastic itself is recyclable. So at the end of its use, you can put it in a landfill. It will biodegrade. So,
Wow, okay.
like I said, the company is really trying to make a difference.
Yeah.
Um, One of the things I've noticed, first of all, I don't leave home without a water bottle.
Mhm.
I can go to a hotel and I can filter all my water for drinking through this.
That's amazing.
So, I mean, some of the places that you travel, you don't want to drink the water.
Mhm.
Also, in an airport, all I have to do is go through with it empty through TSA. And then once I get to the other side, just fill up the water bottle and go.
That's
And,
awesome.
you know, I don't have to buy those expensive bottles of water in the
Yes.
airport because I, carry my own with me. So, one of the things I've noticed is I drink more water because it's available. It tastes good.
Mhm.
It doesn't have all those chemicals in it. That's the neat thing about the filtration. It filters
Mhm.
out all that stuff. And the other thing I've noticed is, if you're living in a municipal system, you're paying for water already to come to your house. Why
Mhm.
would you want to pay for more water to
Mhm.
to drink?
Yes.
It just doesn't make sense. So you only need to pay once for water. So just pay once.
Yes.
Um, the other things that I've noticed, a friend of mine who's been over at my house several times, and I've shared the water with her. She said, "Okay, I want to get some for our house." And she and her husband are probably, I mean, we're all in the later middle age,
Mhm.
and they have tried, they've got the refrigerator filter, they've got this and they've got that. And she said, let me loan it. So I loaned her one of my filtration systems. And she was just astonished that in 1 week, um, that a situation she had going on in her body that she'd lived with for 30 some years, all of a sudden she wasn't feeling it.
Wow.
And a similar thing, different kind of an issue happened with her husband, that he'd had a issue that for years he'd been feeling that and it's gone.
Wow.
And he said, "Well, I thought I was doing great with the filtered water in the refrigerator and this kind of, we thought
Mhm.
we were doing a good thing, but um, it's this water. What they did, the scientists that put this system together, is they made the water so it comes out. It's a really small molecule, and it doesn't have anything attached to it, and it goes in and it gets right to work. So
Mhm.
it does clean things out pretty quickly. And it, as I mentioned, wastewater it can be kind of stinky as it's
Mhm.
cleaning things out. Um,
Mhm.
but what they noticed was that apparently the water was getting into places that they needed the water to get to.
Interesting.
Um, you know, what I've noticed is, first of all, yes, we can also have it in a shower. So we've got a filtration system that takes out that chlorine in the shower, neutralizes it so it doesn't land on your skin. And that's the other thing is how good your skin feels, how good your hair feels
Mhm.
if you're showering in this water that's really, really clean. And,
Yes.
you know,
You know, I'm
that's,
one that's been prone to eczema since I was a baby, and just really dry skin. And I
mhm,
forgot about that when you were sharing that at our Friday forum at the studio, but that fascinates me too. And it makes so much sense to have a shower head that is filtering the water, that because the water, you know, our skin hydrates as well. So if we're hydrating water that isn't so good for us, that's going into our
right,
system. So I
yeah,
found that really fascinating and
yeah.
makes so much
Well,
sense.
your skin is your largest organ. And so
Mhm.
when all the pores are open and you're in that nice warm shower, it's going to absorb what is in the water.
Yes.
Just the same as the steam in the shower also contains all those chemicals, and you're breathing that for the
Yes.
time that you take in the shower.
Yes.
So, you know, your people are wondering why they have issues when, you know, they haven't smoked
Right.
forever. And all of a sudden, you know, they're getting breathing issues. So,
Mm.
you know, when you have really good clean water going on your skin and your hair and breathing in good, you know, the steam that's, you know,
Yes.
just good stuff, it's going to have an effect.
It makes so much
And
sense.
yeah, I
That
mean,
makes so
it's
much sense.
yep,
Well, when
and you
when we
really
come
hydrate.
when we come back, can you talk about some of those other products that you have? Then not just the
Oh, sure.
nutritional, but the other, you have so many products that um
Yes.
help balance the body, and I think we're
Mhm,
all looking for more balance in our life, and, it's funny because I'm a writer, you and I have talked about that, and, I do this writing, thing every year, called the 12 Days of Christmas for Writers, um, by this author, Judy Hedlund, who just wrote a beautiful picture book, if anyone's looking, called, Song by Song. I think that's what it's called, Song
mhm,
by Song. It's a she's best friends or very dear friends with Julie Andrews, the famous
mhm.
actress, singer, her
Mhm.
daughter, and so she collaborated with them. She wrote, or with their permission, wrote a picture book about Julie's life. Julie Andrews' life is beautiful. Um,
Oh,
but anyway, so we're doing this writing thing, and I, s- they said pick a word for the year, for the new year, 2025, and mine was clarity. Just to have more clarity of mind. And I think when we're not getting the right water, we're not getting the right foods in our system, and we don't have clarity. We have it affects us in ways that we don't realize sometimes. So anyway, I'm all about more clarity. So everybody, we will be back soon with uh with Mary. Everyone knows it takes me a while to find these buttons to pause or stop, but we'll talk soon, everybody.